Hey, I have a bowl of tomatoes, and you're probably like, why do you have a bowl of tomatoes? And these I just actually picked fresh from my garden. And today is what is today? Today is, I think today's the 26th, January 26th, 23. So, oh, this is I actually have it sitting on my deep freezer. I just bought a deep freezer. I'll talk about that in another video. But look at all these tomatoes. So I was debating, because you saw I had all those tomato plants in my green stalk. I would show you my garden. I would have showed you when I picked them, but I had to move stuff around because my building's under construction. So I had to move some stuff around, and I didn't want to show like how everything is because my garden and my green stalks aren't really put together all that great, but they're still together and my plants are still in them. And I'm going to probably have more tomatoes besides this too. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm thinking it's a berries cherry crazy or something, because it was like loaded with stuff. But those tomatoes that I had at the top of my green stalk, if you look back in my old videos, these are those tomatoes. And I was thinking, like, because I saw videos where they're like, put them in a bag, bring them inside. They're probably not going to get ripe, or if they do, it'll be in a bag inside. I never did any of that. I left it outside during the winter storms because I'm in California, and you know how we had like crazy storms and everything. I left everything outside, didn't do a thing, didn't touch anything, stopped watering, stopped doing everything, stopped caring about my garden. And my garden, it actually has parsley and kale and other stuff, tons of other stuff, and the strawberries are doing great. But I was thinking these tomatoes are not going to get ripe because I didn't do anything that they said. I left them alone. But then I do sometimes, I do it all the time. And I always end up with tomatoes coming. But I was so proud of this because they were yellow tomatoes, and I really wanted yellow tomatoes this season because like pretty much all my tomatoes were red. So I went to go look at my garden to see how the tomatoes were. And I noticed yesterday when I was leaving that they're ripe. So then I decided to go out this morning and pick all these tomatoes, and I'm probably going to have more for another week or so maybe. Or maybe one more or two more batches of tomatoes. Probably not this many. But I was just so shocked that all these tomatoes were out there and they were sitting out there ripe, and I just let them stay out there. And I did have one tomato that was turning red, and I picked it. I'm not sure if these are from, these might be from store-bought tomatoes, and these might be from some of the seeds I bought. Because it looks like some of the seeds I bought from like Trade Winds or something, cherry tomatoes. Because I had tons of tomatoes, and I planted stuff got mixed up, everything. But it was a huge plant where it looked like it could have been like a berries crazy cherry. And then the look of them, or it could be another one too. Because the ones I got from the store, they didn't really look like these either. But I was so happy to see this. It made me so happy. I thought I'd share it with you guys. And I will post this in a little bit, probably later today. And I was just so happy. So if you leave your tomatoes out in the winter, which I do, and then I sometimes get something good like this, and I'll have plenty of salads and other things. And you never know. It might work for some, it might not work for all. But it's always worked for me. And these are my tomatoes. And I'm probably going to post a grocery haul soon, because I'm about to head off to the grocery store. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.